Reading from Dead Simple, take 1. What is the first thing this court required me to do when I entered the witness stand? He asked. Before the Silk could respond, Grace answered for him. To swear on the Holy Bible. He paused for it to sink in. God is a supernatural being, the supreme supernatural being. In a court that accepts witnesses taking an oath to a supernatural being, it would be strange if I and
everybody else in this room did not believe in the supernatural.
Starting a new crime show from the beginning, you know that there are an awful lot of other crime shows out there, and what you're looking for in the script is just some identity that's going to kind of take it in a direction that you may not have seen before.
Russell Lewis, who's the writer of Endeavour, and Andrew O'Connor got together with Peter James and obviously read the books. I think they optioned the books and had conversations with ITV as to bring them to the screen. I think once they read the books and realised that it could be an ongoing series, ITV suddenly thought, well, it'd be silly not to.
I think the question of authenticity or sticking closely to the books and feeling responsible for that is both shared by everybody. I think Russ had that responsibility when he was writing the script. John and Richie felt that responsibility recreating Grace and Branson.
Detective Sergeant Branson. Can I get your autograph?
I think I felt that responsibility as well, wanting to visualise the world that Peter spent writing all these years.
Handing over the book to a scriptwriter is a nerve-wracking experience. What's important to remember is if a book has been a success, thank God these have, then the author himself must have done something right. So why do you want to change it too much? And Russell, bless him, really gets that. Now his starting point was, I don't want to change anything that we don't absolutely have to.
Lewis. Right. Ackrock. Kempton. Yes. Yeah, that's where you find in Camptown.
It was enjoyable working with Peter. He's very collaborative, but at the same time, he accepted that the books are one thing, the TV show's another. He talked to the production team, really, and just said about what were the things that he thought were important to the book. And I think the very first thing he said was, what I want to know is who's going to cast Marlin the goldfish. Those are the little characters that he knows that the audience are waiting to see. But apart from that, he then knew he had to let the TV show be what it was. I think the books, they're perfect for TV adaptation. Peter's great at telling a good plot with lots of twists and lots of intrigue and lots of detail and lots of police detail. But he's also created an intriguing character in Roy Grace, a man who has got a real sense of vulnerability and empathy. And perhaps actually empathy is the thing which you really take away from Grace.
I was in care, my mum and dad. There was an accident when I was 3.
I'm very sorry.
I couldn't believe it hadn't been adapted yet, because it lends itself brilliantly to TV, I think.
You get any further on the Cayman Island account?
Yeah, but last couple of years, Pelicano South Properties have sorted away north of £5.25 million. What's really smart about the books, it's very small chapters. So you do a chapter and you go, okay, cool, I'll just leave that. I need to do another one. I need to do another one. What Peter James is really good at doing is leaving like it's like a nugget at the end of a chapter, basically. So you're like, I have to go on to the next part.
I think the appeal of this will be the writing and the characterization, hopefully, with everybody pulling together and Russell Lewis doing the scripts. Then hopefully we'll find some kind of alchemy and it'll be appealing and we'll be able to make more.
What I love about what the team have done is they've captured, if you like, the very heart of the Roy Grace books, which is the relationship between him and Glenn Branson. And I think secondly, they've made it feel really modern. It would be hard to be more happy with this. I can't watch it enough.